Hey everybody, hi, welcome to my live. Welcome to the mess that is me. I hope you had a great week since last time. And as always, if you're watching this on replay, don't forget to do the hashtag replay and tell me how you're doing. So, yeah, welcome and happy Labor Day weekend. I was looking into it. Well, David was looking into it, so now we have a better understanding of what your Labor Day is about in the US. Because sometimes we're like, I wonder what that means. So yeah, um, let's see. We have Lee in the house saying that he's taking out the trash and recycles, put out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various water on the table, put out some salted caramel M&Ms, Nutella with white dark milk chocolate, chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruit for everybody. Welcome to Mia's Live. Help yourself. Come in, grab a snack, and hit that like button on the way to your seat. Thank you, Lee. Hi, Michelle. Timothy. Hey, sweetie. You're up early today. And Lee. How are you guys doing? Hope you have a great week and a great weekend. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. My weekend has been, my back has been non-cooperative. Yesterday was like, okay, I'm gonna sit on the couch doing not much because I couldn't find any comfortable way to sit. Have you ever tried that? That you're trying to sit and make yourself comfortable and it's just impossible? Your medication doesn't work and you're like, this is a bleep kind of day. But yeah, that is my life. And sometimes yeah, that is it. So yesterday David and I were watching a lot of Chicago Fire. So I am more up to date than I usually am. Uh, hey, Adam, how are you doing? Welcome. Welcome. It's been a while. Sorry I wasn't there yesterday. We were having dinner and watching TV. And Angel is here. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? Oh, I was nervous that nobody would be here today because it's Labor Day weekend. So I was like, but then again, I mean, Angel and Adam is in the UK, so no Labor Day there. So, you guys, have you had a lot of Harry Potter going back to Hogwarts arrangements over there? I was looking at the internet. They had 24-hour live scheduled, and yeah. Hi, Karina. How are you doing? Yeah, happy September. Happy chills and thrills. Happy, what is it that the old one was? Witch Festival, whatever. But yeah, and it is my birthday month. Yay! Not that I'm one of those people that celebrate the entire month. I know some people do, but it is my birthday month. So 13 days. Adam is working on his mystery kit. Ooh, how do you like it? Karina, okay, going on Wednesday so I can be at the funeral Thursday. Oh, well, I hope it'll be okay, Karina. But where is it? Is it on Shelan? Yes, Angel, September 14th. 13 days away. Time flies. I was like, didn't I just had my 44th birthday? Oh, well, no. Oh, well, yeah, okay. That is a bit of a travel. I mean, I think it takes about an hour something from here. About, I don't know. I haven't driven down there. My hair is a mess, you guys. Oh, you should have seen it Wednesday morning. I was doing the sleep study Tuesday night. Oh, okay, Galina. Yeah, SB is about an hour away from here. So I did that sleep study, and you saw the pictures, Karina. I'm. It was a mess. I'm gonna try to find the pictures if you haven't seen them. Yeah. So they did all these things on my body and on my head. Let's see. We have some of them here. Uh, let's get back to the live. Hey, Ditsy, working and looking. That is a-okay. Let's see. Lee is working on Angel Falls still and on an event administrative things. Well, Lee, you do that. There you go. So this is me having on most of the stuff. I mean, I had things all over. Um, the straps around my chest and my abdominal thing here were to measure how I was breathing. You know, did I breathe um, mostly in my chest or in my belly? Down here, I had some EEG thingies. This one up here, I'm not really sure what that blue thingy. I'm not really sure. Anthony, hey, should I give your mom my best? So that thingy, I wasn't really sure, but those by my eyes were to monitor my REM sleep. Um, yeah, and then I had one up here and one down here on my side. That was the EEG monitoring my heart, and I have to show you the next. There you go. So this is some of that EEG thingies that she put these little electronic things in my hair, and she put it. It's kind of like gum to put on top of them. Um, so they would stick. And you should have seen my hair the next morning. Lee, I remember those tests. I looked like a Frankenstein experiment gone wrong. Exactly, Lee. So I had those up there, and then this wasn't enough. Let's see. Um, so when I went to sleep, I had even more stuff put on me. I had those under my chin, and then this thingy up here that is, it was shining red and it had a little bit of heat to it. I was like, oh my god, how am I going to sleep with all that stuff on? And I need to figure out how to lay in bed, so that I didn't uh yeah. How do I not mess up the how do I not mess up all those wires all over me? Oh my god. You did an EEG, Timothy? Yeah. The worst thing were the next morning she picked out those thingies in my hair and I looked like I had gum all over my hair. And I was like, I didn't take any pictures, I forgot, but I was like, how in the world am I going to get that out of my hair? I mean, how? So I took a shower over there, and thank God it dissolved itself when you got under the warm water. It just disappeared, and shampoo did the last. And I was like, oh my god! But when I got up, because of everything, my hair looked like a mess. I mean, like I was kind of like, oh my God, am I ever going to detangle this? Oh, hey, Robert, how are you doing? It's been a while. Nice to see you too. Lee, I said the same thing, and the tester said I was asleep before I was even fully laid back. Oh, I was awake, and I was awake since several times during the night. They couldn't see that on other readings, but I know I was awake because I was trying to get comfortable. I hate those beds. Let me tell you, those beds in the hospital are horrible. I brought my own pillow because if I didn't, I knew I wouldn't get any sleep at all. But the mattresses, yeah. Um, you've been working a lot, Robert. What have you been working with? Um, but yeah, and they needed the room the next morning, so I had to be out of bed by 6 and out of the room by 6:30. And I was like, you know what you're doing to me. I mean, you're talking to the lady who usually don't get up till 10:30 in the morning, and now you want me up at 6. Yeah. Kelly, I cannot sleep on my back. I will get severe back pain and headache. I mostly sleep on my side and on my back. I can't sleep on my stomach. My chest is in the way, and I can't, since I can't move my neck very much. I will smother myself because I can't lay so that I can breathe. Um, Plus, when I'm on my belly, I tend to drool. Yeah, but I do sleep a lot on my side. I always wake up on my back, but we have a great bed, so that isn't the issue. But I was in pain most of Wednesday, and I was tired. Uh, so yeah, I drove pretty early from there, and I was lucky. Most traffic goes toward Odense in the morning, so I really didn't have a lot of traffic going home. I mean, we did have some idiots that doesn't know how to drive. Ooh, can you guys please press that like button? It really does mean a lot, and I can see we're quite a few in here by now. So thank you everybody for being here. Yeah, Lee. If it had gone right, I would have had a TV series like The Munsters. Yeah, I felt like an experiment with all those thingies in my hair. Oh, I scared people away. We lost 3 people. Um, but yeah, I had this thingy on my finger that measured, the pulse and how much oxygen was in your blood. I didn't get that on until the very end because I was like, I need to knit. I mean, there's nothing to do here, so I need to knit a little. And I couldn't do that with that big thing on my finger. Angel, sorry, just finishing fleeing the cats. My Jet is a drama queen. Ugh, fleas are horrible. Um, yeah. And she taped everything down so thoroughly because she hoped that it would, stay where they're supposed to stay so that you didn't have to get in and disturb me during the night. So the next morning, we kind of joked and said that I got a free wax treatment, especially, all the little hairs right here by my eyes and up in my forehead, all that little peach fuzz. Yeah, I got a free wax treatment. Gosh, but yeah, it's okay. And they didn't really had any breakfast at all over there. I got oh god, that was outside. Good. I got a half dry piece of bread with some jam on it and a cup of coffee. And then I drove home. David wasn't up when I got home, so I was cuddling the kittens a little. Um, then David got up and we had breakfast together, and I was sleeping a lot of that day. I was like, but yeah, and I found out that I know one of the people that works behind the program in this experiment that I'm in right now. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, that was that was interesting. Um, but it was kind of fun to try. I mean, I was like, okay, how do we, how, and it was such a sweet girl. I had an assistant, a nurse's assistant, or whatever you want to call him, that was doing all the things. Her name was Maria. So, me and Maria, pretty close. She was a Harry Potter fan, and she was knitting crocheting. So we got talking, which was kind of interesting. Yeah, we just chit chatted. She was kind of busy because she also had to do the other ones. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'm not going to bed right away. Maybe some of the others are, but you can go out and do what you have to do and then get back to me. Hey Tammy, how are you doing? Hope you and your hubby is okay. But yeah, oh, did you see? Did you see? I finished it. Ta-da! A question of reality. And Anthony, if he's still here, just put out his first video of the event. So that is amazing. Don't it look good? I love it. Thank you, Tammy. Yes, it is beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. It's so interesting. I mean, every time you look, you find something new to look at. It's amazing. Kind of like Mm, let's see. How do I there? You see that planet? It looks like it's cracked. That planet. It kind of looks like it's cracked. Tracy, hey sweetie, how are you doing? Yeah, I can't remember what that one is. I know I've seen it before, but I can't remember what it means. And then, the people down here, and I figured out, Anthony, where the DNA is. That's down here, the DNA strands. I was looking at, the real DNA where you have the lines in between. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, it's amazing. Um, so if you have it, join in on Anthony's event. He is going to have great company next week. Oh yeah, and the pills over here. That is for God. What's the movie again? The Matrix. These red and blue pills, and the Mayan, and the pyramids, and the UFOs. Yeah. And as Anthony told us, this is the cover album from some band that I luckily keep forgetting the name of, but it's cool. And now I am working on Virgo. I love the colors. I am right about here. So, yeah. Hopefully, I'll get that one done this month. I mean, it's a teensy tiny one. It is a 55.8 by 55.8 centimeters or 22 by 22 inches. So it's a little one. It is an itty bitty one compared to the other ones. It is Tracy. When is your birthday, Tracy? Hey, Nina, how are you doing, sweetie? I read your messages, but I forgot to answer. But yeah, that's scary what you wrote. September 17th. I'm gonna write that in my calendar, Tracy. I am making my own little calendar here with my subscribers. I also have another friend. whose birthday is on the 17th. So that's cool. I have known her since I think that's 70, 70 something. No, maybe I can't remember. It's been a long time. Let's see. This is mine, and it's the entire day. Tracy, birthday. I kind of like having all of you in my calendar. And this repeat every year. There you go. You're in my calendar as well. So yeah, that's kind of what that was all about. I think I was like writing on my Facebook. I was like, "Oh, look at me! I'm so hot with all that crap on my body." People, are you okay? Yeah, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just in an experiment here. Oh my god! And then the next day, no, not the next day, Thursday, I was babysitting Rosa. Her daddy had yet another meeting. I'm having her again. Well, I'm having her good morning. Okay, Monday. Tomorrow we're going to gymnastics, and Tuesday I'm picking her up from kindergarten again because her dad, my brother, has two meetings that day. So picking her up, we're eating out here, and then I'm bringing her home to bed. Yeah. So, and then again on the 17th, I think. I think. So yeah, kind of like it. And then maybe he's still figuring it out. It depends on her mom, but he's having a political party conference on the 14th and 15th. Timothy, when do you get the results of your test? Did you already say? If so, I'm sorry I missed it. No, I haven't said yet. I will get the results when I'm giving back these earplugs that I'm doing for the project, which will be in about 3 weeks, I think. I haven't gotten the date yet. Hey Don, how are you doing, sweetie? And Marie Casey, hi, how are you doing? Hope you had a great week. So yeah, in about 3 weeks. I was kind of hoping we have this online where you can go see your medical things, but it isn't in there. Kind of sad. I was hoping so that I could go peek myself, but nope. I have to wait. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I can't wait. They were testing, sleep apnea. They have this that is micro something because she was telling, when people have to get up in the middle of the night to pee, it is because you're doing these little micro, where you wake up maybe just 10 seconds, maybe like, and then the body doesn't produce the hormone that is making your body not produce pee. With what is the body usually do that when you lay down to sleep, the body stops producing this hormone that tells your body to produce pee. But if you keep waking up just, like a second or so, you'll never notice. You're just awake like a few seconds, the body starts to produce that hormone again. And that is why you wake up in the middle of the night and has to go pee. See, I found that very interesting. I had no idea. So I learned something new. And you know how I'm curious and I love to know and learn new stuff? That was so interesting. I had no idea. Um, and also, I was pointing and all the little doodaddles she was putting on me. It's like, what does that one do? And this one, and why? And she was only eager enough to explain. Like most people just sit there and let me put it on them and they never ask what they do. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. I don't work like that. I need to know everything. Oh yeah. It was so now I just have to wait. And I can't wait. I mean, I'm like, hopefully there is nothing wrong with me. They didn't say anything in the morning. I'm kind of like, okay, they would have told me, right? If I had sleep apnea or anything, hopefully. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I have to wait. So yeah, that is that was my mess of a week. Kind of funny, really. What else has happened? Not much, really. This David's vacation is over now. He's going back to work tomorrow. I told Rosa we just chit chatted a little earlier. My brother called me to tell me about a little bit of drama with my mom. My God, that woman, that woman. I didn't even tell you last week. So we were at that Lee. Okay, going to work on kitting up my event piece, so we'll be lurking. Okay, Lee. Okay. Um, so last week when we were out having dinner with David's family, when we came home, uh, it was almost the 25th. Yeah. And my dad's birthday. So I was like, have it changed on Facebook. And I was like, that's weird. I can't see my dad's name on the list of birthdays. And I was like, oh, maybe it hasn't changed to the 25th yet. So I was, pushing F5 and still nothing came up. And that's weird. So I went to look at his Facebook because maybe he had removed it. And he had removed me as a Facebook friend. I was like, hmm. Then I looked at my mom's, and she had removed me as a Facebook friend as well. So I asked Davy, so have you been removed? And he had. I'm like, okay, well, you know what? It's their business. If they feel like doing that, but it's kind of immature. I'm like, okay. So um, my brother called me and he was like, they had been out doing some grocery shopping. He and Rosa came home and Rosa was inside playing. Uh, Timothy, are you going to do another video of your village? I am. I'm actually considering tomorrow when I brought Rosa home that I will go to take a little walk on the beach where I grew up. This isn't out here, but the beach where I grew up. And then hopefully if the weather is great this week, I will go to the museum farm. Yeah. So yeah, they had been out shopping, came home. Rosa was playing inside, and the doorbell rang. And my brother kind of knew who it'd be because who else would show up on 3 a.m. on a Sunday afternoon? So he got out, and there was our mother, and very demandingly said, "Can I take Rosa on a walk?" My brother was like, "No, we have stuff to do." And I know, Timothy. You will get that. You will see more of my village. So she demanded, and she was like, "Why can't we see her? And whatever have we done to you?" And she was yelling and screaming. And my brother was like, "Would you please shut down? I have neighbors." And she she started telling him what a horrible dad he was and how he was mistreating Rosa for not letting them see her. And in the end, he was like, you know what, I'm not going to take this anymore. Goodbye. And he walked inside and closed the door. And I was like, what do you expect to gain from it? I mean, and it's demanding, it's intimidating. Well, she's trying to intimidate, right? And then when she got home, she was sending him messenger messages telling, how sad our dad had gotten, and now he had to go to bed because that's what he's doing when he's sad, and how he can't seem to give them some peace, and they need something good to happen in their life, and this is what your father is doing because of his brain injury. And I was like, hey, she is doing some gaslighting as well. I'm like, sometimes I'm just happy that we're out of all of that. I was like, oh my god, woman, you know. I'm kind of my damn. I'm kind of happy that we don't get all of that. I mean, we're not interesting. We're just out here minding our own business. But my poor brother, oh my god, the drama. That is my mom. It's kind of interesting because it's mainly when I'm talking to you guys that I call her my mom, because when I'm talking to David or my brother, it is, Mrs. Warming, Mrs. Warming, that is her last name, or the street that they live on, or on my phone, it's the names. So I was like, they're my parents in naming, but not, it's been a while since they earned that right to be called my parents. So I was like, oh dear Lord. I'm just happy that I'm not that interesting to them, because I'm not. My poor brother. And thank God Rosa didn't see or hear anything, because the door was closed. Both doors were closed, and she was playing and listening to music, and the TV was on, so she didn't hear anything. And I was like, okay, that's that's ruining a Sunday afternoon. Oh Lord, but yeah. Did I ever tell you that why my what's about my birthday? See, rabbit holes, and I forgot where I was. I can't remember. Tracy, happy Burr month, everybody. September, October, November, and December. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that that is a thing. But yeah, happy fall, y'all. Well, is it not? No, it isn't. Isn't October? No, right, it is officially fall now, right? September, October, and November. Hmm, right. But we have beautiful weather over here. It has been a little cold the past days. The other day, well, which days was that? Yesterday was cold, and the day before that, maybe. But we had a few days where we were at around 30 degrees Celsius. Um, and then the next day it was like 10 degrees colder, which felt like, I don't know, so cold when you've just gotten used to a few days of that nice warmth. And now this we're supposed to get it warmer again. And I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I know, Nina, that down under it's spring now. I know, Dawn. You have your birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday. I will send you a message there. Yeah, I know. I know it's your birthday. That day I have Rosa the entire afternoon and evening. I don't know when my brother will be home again, but yes. September babies. I have so many birthdays in September. It's crazy. I was looking it up. I mean, it's crazy. Um, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that's just the ones that I have in my calendar. Then we have all the Facebook friends that I'm, not close with. But 15 birthdays in September of people that, mean something to me. And I'm like, damn, that is crazy. Now, yeah, all the birthdays. I think, what is it? Yeah, November and December are some of my quiet months. January is kind of busy. February, March is totally busy. April is okay. May is crazy busy. June, July is okay. August is busy. I had about 2 months where I have less than a handful of birthdays. Nina, I think the names of the last month of the year, September, means seven, but it's nine. October 8, but it's 10. Maybe it was different back then, that October was the eighth month of the year. I don't know. We were just looking into the Labor Day and the Thanksgiving of everything, just because, we got talking. And sometimes I'm like, I wonder what the story behind it is. So that's the curiousness of our house. David was out biking, so I've been home alone, cuddling with the kitties and sitting in here doing a little diamond painting, not a whole lot. I haven't been diamond painting a whole lot. Um, I've been knitting. And again, I haven't even been knitting that much. I've just been busy doing stuff. Um, hang on. So I'm almost done with the yoke. I'm sorry. I just need a few more rows and I'm done with the yoke of this little dress that I'm making. I have yarn everywhere. You see these little leaves? Aren't they adorable, the little leaves here? So I'm just needing the bottom of the leaves here, and then I'm going to knit the rest of it. It'll kind of look like this on the back. That's the leaves. And I'm going to knit down until it's a dress. Isn't it cute? I love that pattern. Rosa saw the pattern that was like, I want one of those. I was like told her, this is a book with baby knits, but I will try to look at some of my books by the same designer to see if I have one for bigger girls. Karina is knitting right now. So what are you knitting? And Dawn will be right back. And Adam, March used to be the start of the year, which makes sense with the name of September and October. That's interesting. I didn't know that. And Angel is working on the spiral. I'm still here. Glad to hear that, Angel. Karina, yes, I have that. Don't I? Don't I? No. Ah! No, I don't have that one. Uh, no, I have Eagle. No, I don't have that one. I do mostly have children's book knitting. Nina, okay. DAC is fast. I have just sent a mail to support because I'm going to be running out of one color. 3 minutes later, right now, there's an answer and the order and confirmation on a bag of drills. Oh, they're so fast. Adam, it was changed to coincidence with Christian beliefs. That is cool, Adam. Tracy has Halloween decor out. We don't do that until October. But David is planning. He had just cleaned out a little bit of patch out here where we used to have some rocks and something. So it's just dirt right now, and he is planning on what to put there for Halloween. Coincidence? Coincide? Oh my God. Sorry, Adam. Welcome back, Dawn. So yeah, I'm teasing him a little that we about have as much Halloween decoration as Christmas decorations by now. That's kind of funny. And he has been looking up stuff on YouTube, and he was like, you can make stuff so it looks like you have wooden boards over your windows. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, you just take the styrofoam and then you do this, and then you paint it, and it looks like the oars of the tree. And I'm like, okay, Adam, you're also correct. Changed it when I wrote it. I just hate that. I hate when that happens. You're writing something and it is correct, and then you send it and autocorrect did something to it. And I'm like, can't we just agree on letting it be what I wrote the first time because I know what I wrote? The mess, the mess. Ugh. What did my brother write? Oh, okay. I was sending my brother this idea. My sister in law sent it. How you take it looked like a marble leaf. You put this school glue on it, put on a little face and a mouth of paper, let it dry, and then you can peel it off and put it on the window, kind of like a window sticker. That's kind of a good idea. I was like, oh, that's cute. Maybe you can do that with Rosa for Halloween. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I think maybe she's about old enough for us to go find chestnuts, not the eating kind, but the other kind. And then you can, make hole into them and make chestnuts animals and people and stuff like that. We did that all the time as children. It's so funny. You need kind of like a little screwdriver, and then you bore the holes into the chestnut. You use um, matchsticks to put in either end, and then you make animals. We did that for hours as children. We would spend an afternoon with each one a bag, and then we would walk around, you know, finding the chestnuts, bring them home, and sit for days and make the animals. Adam, perfect time for playing Congress. What is that? I don't know that game. I don't think that is something we do over here. I think. Maybe I know what it is if you explained it. I don't know. I don't know. Karina, in my it's like there is a sweater called Bella all over. I can take a picture of it, and if something, get the book in libraries. Thank you. Yeah, sure. Um, I've I think I've had it from the library once, maybe I can't remember. Or I've looked at it in one of the bookstores. Thank you, Karina. I think there will be new diamond paintings out tomorrow because there's a sneak peek right now from this Rachel and Crafts named Loving Care by All Class Studio. I would have to watch those later. A Conquerors? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see. I think as a child we were playing board games all the time, but I haven't really done that for years. Okay, Adam, you get a chestnut, soak it, and drill a hole through it. Pass a string through it, and then battle to see who has the strongest by smashing them against each other's conquer. That's kind of cool. Hmm. Maybe we should try that with Rosa. That we make them and drill the hole and what. Maybe, maybe. I'll look into it, Adam. That's a fun idea. Uh, let's see. Come on. Where is my Instagram? Oh, on Instagram, Nikado is having a dance party with his kids. Just, oh, right, yeah, it's cute. That is the leaves all over. Like, there you have with all leaves. It's a cute pattern. I really, really like it. And Rosa wants it. But she wants it as a dress. And I'm like, okay, okay, okay. We need, I need to look in one of the books that I have because I think I saw it. But the reason that I'm knitting that one is because the friends that we have that had the baby, the mom's name is Isabella, called Bella, and the pattern is called Bella Baby. So I mean Bella's baby. Yeah. So David was like, "Oh, we have to be that one." Oh, that is cute. This is the one that the crafting gamer Karina is knitting. I love that. Is that a top down or from bottom up? I don't do bottom up. I hate bottom up. It ain't gonna happen. Well, maybe children's knitting is okay, but not adult, and especially not for me because I'm have this the top part of me isn't regular size due to the mess that is me. I was test knitting these gorgeous tops. Sadly, they were bottom up, and it was so beautiful. But when I got to this part from this the underarms and up, it wasn't fitting me because I'm for some reason I'm shorter than regular people, and I have this little you know you can see it, can't you? If I'm sitting straight up, you can kind of see that I'm leaning. Well, I'm not leaning, but my neck over here is higher up my shoulder, and it's anyway the mess that is me. Oh, you have to knit it in pieces. Yeah, I'm not doing that either. I hate stitching things together. I mean, which is why I love knitting top down because there is hardly any knitting, any sewing because I hate that. I'm lazy when it comes to knitting and diamond painting and whatnot. It just needs to be easy. Yeah, I'm a mess. Yeah, I can see it is an old one. Original pattern from the 40s, and back then they didn't really do top down. I know, but it's a beautiful pattern. I think somebody on Ravelry has done something like it, top down. Maybe I don't know. My bag is killing me. Well, not as bad as yesterday, but I have an easier time today finding a way to sit that is okay. Yesterday I was readjusting myself every 3 seconds, trying to sit okay. And by the end of it, I just gave up and I sat and I was like, okay, it's just gonna hurt. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah. Oh, you guys, you won't believe what I did. I have kitted up two things right now. I'm just working on one, but it's kitted up just because I wanted to try it. I have this little one kitted up. The Mini Dazzle herbs and medicinal plants. I mean, I have a bunch of them by now, so eventually I'm going to have to try them, right? And it's all fairy dusts. Okay, let's do it like this. You see all those colors? It's green, some grays, and yellows and oranges, but they're all fairy dust. Karina, have I ever ordered from Dreamer Designs? No, I haven't. Um, I only do squares. And back when I started purchasing, they had a horrible um, renommee with squares. Plus, people were telling me that they're very saturated, so it's hard to read their symbols. And even though that they did some upgrades, people still say that the squares isn't the best. Some love them, which is fine. But then I'm like, I love my squares from Diamond Art Club. So why try a company and then maybe be disappointed? And they're expensive like Diamond Art Club. So if I know I get quality from Diamond Art Club and I'm not sure about Dreamer Designs, then I'm just gonna stick to Diamond Art Club. But yeah, Tracy is saying sorry to Adam for missing his live, asking if he's feeling better today. Adam, have you been felt out of sorts? Adam hasn't had any issues with his squares on Wolf Charmin. Well, that is good to know, Adam. Karina, just because one artist has the most beautiful pieces. Karina, you can try. I mean, Adam just said that he hasn't had any issues at all. Yeah, but I did order my very, very first jaded gem shop since she's doing drop shipping. So I ordered that and I paid it. And I guess she ordered it from the factory, so now I just have to wait. Oh, Karina, I have heard you need to get the license from the artist before you can do that. Just so everything is above board, unless it's an old master. But yeah, so I ordered from Jaded Gem Shop. I ordered a an Alphonse Mucha for the Mucha Mania, and it's a little one, just a little one. It is a 60 by 180 centimeter. Mm, you were told what, Kalina? Tracy, is that the wolf shaman that is cute? I'm sorry, I'm. Ugh. Adam, I've been going through a flare up of my ulcerative colitis. Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. So I got lots of trapped wind, stomach pains, and those results in severe heartburn. But yes, lots better today. Having a good sleep helped. That's good, Adam, but damn with those flare ups. But I'm happy to hear it's better today. Nina, Mia, when is your paint along? January and February. Dawn, that's huge. I know, Dawn. But I was like, I'm getting the biggest size because I want all the details, you know? And it is a muka. I mean, so those are panels, I mean, and it's beautiful. I can't wait to see it. It has pinks and purples, and I am pretty sure I'm gonna love it. And I have only heard um, good things about Jade, the quality and everything. So I can't wait to try her drills and her everything. Uh, but yeah, Nina. Okay, I'll keep my wizard for next time then. Which one are you planning on ordering, Nina? But yeah, it's it's going to be a, it's going to be a busy few months. You know this. Then we have November and December. We have the Muka Mania. Then January and February, I have my event, my paint along. So that is going to be 4 busy months. And then March, April, and May, probably maybe nothing. Then June and July, there is summer with the masters, and I'll keep going on my Alphonse Muka because I'm pretty sure I'm not doing a 60 by 180 in 2 months. I mean, no, that ain't gonna happen. I mean, just that one took me 2 months. Adam, what is the details of your paint along? It's actually pretty easy. It is wizards from Diamond Art Club. Any wizard diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. And yeah, you can pick. Last year we all did the same diamond painting. We did astronomer. This year I want to make it more free. So it's just a wizard. I know that Anthony and I are doing Wizard Spell. The one that I sent to you, Anthony, the what's the name of it? Um, what was the name, Anthony? I sent it to you. Hang on. Um, this one. So yeah, I love the colors, and she is beautiful. The dress is a little pinkish blue. Uh, Timothy, my paint along is January and February, and you're more than welcome. You ended up getting Tosca and Apophysis. Isn't this Tosca? I can't remember. Hang on, let me find my email. Let me find my email from Jaded Gem Shop. Yeah, it is Tosca. La Tosca is the one that I got, Anthony. And you know, I already have the one, the Wizard from DAC. But since I'm so slow, I just wanted to be sure if I could do something else before. You can. And I'm still, and you're going to have to help me with that one because last year it was a new start and I kind of like that. But we need to debate that a little further um, after September. We're going to debate if it's going to be a new start again. And yeah. Adam, she's doing drop shipping. So you don't have to get it from the US. They are sending it from the factory in China. So yeah, I mean I ended up paying, including taxes, if I remember correctly, $45. And if I understood Lisette correctly when she was talking about it, it is including taxes. So yeah. So we're getting the same one, Anthony. La Tasca. Then you really have to time it. You don't have to do a finish. You don't have to finish it. Timothy, I have Merlin, Astronomer, and Hogwarts, and Hedwig from DAC. Do any of those three qualify? Merlin and Astronomer, yes. Adam, oh cool. I'll have another look with that news. If you find the one that you want, you just shoot her an email, and she will send you an invoice. Nina, no, but if I have to start it in January, I'll have to time it. Sure. I mean, I know that I won't finish my Alphonse Mucha, so I'm just going to pack that one away and then start in January. Karina, where is that? Jaded Gem Shop, that is a website. She's a diamond painter, and she opened up her own drill shop, diamond shop, with the quality that she wanted. And they are resin, of course. She's selling square ones. I don't know if she's selling rounds by now. And then the factory where she buys her drills also do diamond painting. So she talked to her subscribers and customers, and I think she then decided to try to do some diamond paintings with licensed artists. And now she's highly popular in the US. She has been very expensive to purchase from out of the US. And because it's a small shop, her diamond paintings are more expensive than, for instance, Diamond Art Club, because she is a one-woman store, one-woman small shop. And I mean, the diamond painting that I have purchased, including some ABs and glimmer drills, which is the same as fairy dust, I'm paying about double that I pay for a Diamond Art Club. But again, it's 60 by 180. And I got some discount um, from her sites. So yeah, I mean, it's fine. You just need to know that she's more expensive. Oh well, that's not the same then, Anthony. This one is the one that Anthony is doing. Wait. Huh. I wonder if we spoke. Yes, yes. Come on, yeah. Um, my connection is. Okay, let's do something else then. I'm sorry, you guys, but my computer is MS. There, Jaded Gem Shop. Jaded Gem Shop. Hackers might try to steal. Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. Mm, Tracy, I want to order from JD Gem Shop, but shipping to Canada is so much. Try to look into that drop shipping, Tracy. And Kalina does square. Timothy, I also have two small DAC paintings of Harry Potter. They are the ones from the Amazon storefront. Do those qualify? There isn't a size. You don't have to do a certain size, Timothy. And Tracy just ordered a Muka from DAC. Also, there's something wrong with her site. Okay, that makes sense. Then I can't. Okay, well, it is fine. Um, Drop shipping ordering. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she had some hackers trying to do damage. But I just hope that it gets here before November. I mean, she does say between 3 and 12 weeks, but you know, mine doesn't have to go through the US. It just gets shipped directly from China. But I am really looking forward to it. Yeah. Anthony, are your mom doing lunch or are you going out to lunch? I'm still stuffed from dinner. Tammy, am I doing drills and chills? No, no. I'm doing Virgo. This one. I've kind of, since I will be having events November, December, January, and February, I'm going to take a few months off just doing what I want to do. Plus, I'm supporting Anthony's event this month. I'm kind of surprised that I'm done already. I was like, oh, I'm going to be spending some of September doing that one. But I finished it on the 26th. So now it's going to hang there, telling everybody about the event. And I'm going to mention it as often as I can, just because it's an awesome event. And what I love is that this is a Christopher Lovell, but it has so many colors. I mean, usually when you think Christopher Lovell, you think browns and beiges and blacks and grays and just dark colors, right? And this is the opposite. You also have that dolphin one with a lot of colors in it. But I mean, this one is more fun, and I had a blast doing this one. Hmm. Tammy, I am working on a cat picture. Autumn treasures. I think I saw it, Tammy. Maybe. And Adam, my mystery kid is a Christopher Lovell. Yeah, I know that one. I know what it is anyway. I I'm in that mystery DAC mystery group, so I knew what the artwork was, and it's too dark for me. So I was like, I wish that they would do a more colorful mystery of his. I don't know if he has that many, but yeah, I need colors in my life. I mean, the muted tones are great. They make beautiful artwork. They're just not for me. I mean, they're not. I mean, Astronomer had a lot of muted tones in it, some browns and whatnot, and it was fun to do. But I'm like, I like colors. I mean, this one is right up my alley. It's pinks and blues and greens and happy and colorful. And it's the same with the wizard spell that I'm doing in January and February. Plus, I won't be done by that time. It is going to take me a while. But I I love colors. Adam, same here. It's so much better than the picture I saw, though. Okay, Tracy, they're also beautiful. They are. I mean, these Ocla Studio Zodiacs, I love the colors. I was like, so do I just get all of them for the color's sake? But I'm I'm just getting Virgo, and then I'm gonna have to see what Black Friday and Cyber Monday is bringing this year. I'm saving up money so that I have. But then again, I'm like, I don't need a gazillion more. I mean, I need to not buy that many. Anthony, we're having lunch at her house. I'm thinking of kitting up a wizard spell soon. I want to pick out my enhancement. Oh, good idea. I can't wait to see which one you're doing. I am most likely going to do as charted. I mean, I am getting in some fairy dusts from AliExpress, and I've got my metallics from AliExpress. So I might see if any of those can be used. Might. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's kind of funny to just do as is. But I also had a lot of fun with Astronomer and that enhancement kit. So yeah. Yay. Um I don't know, Adam. I mean, I purchased the um both the metallics and the spheritas before your video came out. I sent the link for the ferret, no, for the metallics or the fairy dust that I bought. I think it was the fairy dust. Um, but yeah, Tracy is saying, Anthony, you're the master for adding beautiful drills to canvases. And Timothy has to run, but talk to you all later. Bye, Timothy. Let's talk soon, okay? Um, but yeah, I mean, I would love to purchase everything from Tmall. I would, but it's just too expensive. I mean, shipping, and then I have to pay that and everything on top of it. So it'll end up being, I mean, twice, at least twice as expensive if I'm purchasing. For instance, when I purchased the enhancement kit for Astronomer, I paid, I think, $42 or something for that enhancement package, and then I paid around $40 shipping, and then I had to pay another $25 in when it got to Denmark. So it ended up being, twice as expensive. I mean, so yeah. Anthony, why did you delete those messages? Okay, Timothy. Love you too. Okay, I don't know what happened here, Tracy, but I hope you're still here. uh, There you go. You dropped your phone, Anthony. It's okay. I fixed it. I was just wondering what happened. That's okay. I'm just putting them back in here. Uh, it happens. It happens. Hey, Karen, how you doing? It's been a while. I hope you're doing good. I mean, I love when people stop by that's been away for a while. And you guys, please don't forget to hit that, like Dawn is saying, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It means a lot for me. And YouTube usually say it means a lot for the algorithms and whatnot. I have no clue whatsoever. But yeah, thank you, Tracy. It means a lot to me. Um, but yeah. And also, um, I don't know if it's too much for you, Don, but I think you're the only mod in here that can do it because Anthony is driving. But would you mind putting some links for Adam and Angel and Anthony and who else? I mean, the people that have a channel. Do we have anybody else in here with a channel? It's been a while since we've did a sharing of links. Karen, yes, I had to work a lot when you were live and I had a long holiday. Ooh, what were you doing in your holiday? We just finished 3 weeks of holiday. You can't put links in? Oh no. Hang on. I'm gonna I'm gonna do it. Go to the channel. And you're just gonna have to look at me doing I don't know what while I'm trying to chit chat with you guys. Come on. Sorry. So we're having it's okay, Don. It's okay. So we have Anthony there. We have where did Adam go? Where did Adam go? He was there. Young Cubby and put in there. Eh, Angel, if you're still here, can you write something so I don't have to go chasing for your channel? Who else? Oh, you got Primrose, Tracy. That's cool. Karen, you have a camper and went to France for the Alps for 4 weeks. Ooh, that is so cool. So were you there for the Tour de France? Let's see. Where? Oh, we also have Timothy we need to put in. Timothy and Lee also. Hang on. We're gonna get all of them. It's just taking a little bit. We'll get there. We'll get there. There you go. And so yeah, we're having a copy paste party over here. were, Angel. Thank you. That way it's easier for me to to find the channel. Lee, are you still in here? It's so much easier I'm just when I do it like this. And copy and ooh, you went to the Olympic Games first in Paris before we got to the Alps. That is so cool. So what did you watch? And I think I'll be heading off. Busy week last week, next week, even busier with a ceramics workshop, a choir practice, and a mini concert. Ooh, I have to hear more about that, Nina. So sleep tight, Nina. Let's talk. Have an amazing Sunday and a great week. Okay, we need to go find Lee. Where is Lee? Lee, Lee. Um, um, just okay. So there Lee was. Go to channel. Did I forget anybody? Let me know. Have I forgotten anyone's channel? I think not. Have I? Let me know. Do you have a channel? Then please say so that I could put in your link. There you go. And yeah, see you soon, Nina. Okay. I think we have most of them, unless people say, hey, woman, you forgot me. And I'm sorry. So sorry. Cheers. Is Rosa sick, or what did my brother say? Oh no, she have a fever. Let's see if I'm getting her tomorrow then. We'll see what happens. Ooh, pretty outside. The sky is all red, orange, and pink. I love that. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I have to move over so I can see it. That is so beautiful. I love sunsets and sundowns with all the colors. Usually, what's said over here is if you have a beautiful sunset, it means that the next day is going to be beautiful as well. So I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it because I want nice weather and great days. There you go. Kind, was the weather also very hot with you? And we had a few days around 30 degrees, which is just, I don't know, mid 80s Fahrenheit, I think. But the past few days it's been cold, around 2022. So it felt like going from summer into fall because of it was almost 10 degrees in difference, which is a lot. I mean, in the winter, I once tried that we had a 15-degree difference in less than 24 hours. So on the second day, where the temperature had risen 15 degrees, we could walk around in t-shirts in February. because all of a sudden it was around 15 degrees, and it was nice and warm. So I walked around in a t-shirt in February, which is totally crazy. You have 30 degrees today and tomorrow too. Yeah, but you're inland. We live surrounded by sea. The inland um, weather is almost warm, almost always warmer than when you're surrounded by water like we are. So you always have it warmer and colder than we do. But yeah, I hate that change. My body hate that change. Oh, maybe that's why I had such a horrible day yesterday. Didn't even think of it. Yeah, I know you live in the Netherlands, Karen. I remember that. Uh, Adam, when it's hot in the UK, when you were sunbathing in March, yeah, I did that in February in Berlin. Yeah, I know, Karen. It's kind of weird. Maybe because you're just further south than us. I mean, even Germany, which is an hour, I mean, we have an hour to the German border, and they are warmer than we are. But really, I mean, look at Adam and Angel in the UK. They have had a warmer summer than we have. I don't know, maybe sometimes we're just, in the middle of the heat and the cold, and for some reason we get most of the cold. I don't know. I don't know. I want it to be nice and warm all the time. It doesn't have to be, 30 degrees, but I don't know, 26, 28 every day for a month would be lovely. My body would love it. Um, and then it has to be steady, not these up and down, because then my body is hating it, especially when it goes low. Oh my God. Yeah, Karina, mine does too. The heat is amazing, which is why I love it when we've been down in Turkey, just because it's so nice and warm. I mean, I almost forget what it's like to have pain down there. I can, yeah, I just exist, It's so beautiful down there, and the weather is great, and my bag is great. Um, I love it. Karina, you never travel? No. Um, we didn't. I mean, the first time that I was further south than Germany was in 2013 when I was in Turkey with my mom and brother. Then in 15, not 13, 3. And then in 5, my parents invited me, my brother, and David out for their silver wedding anniversary. Then David and I had a few years in Alanya. Then we went to Egypt in 10, and then we weren't anywhere until 15, where we went to Marmaris, and then we went Marmaris 17, 18, and 19. And then we had the COVID, and we haven't been south since. So yeah. Angel, same with fibromyalgia and nerve damage. Yeah, I know, Angel. It sucks. Adam loves the rain, though, especially that fresh air smell after it's rained. That's the best, especially in the summer. And so this is weird, but these summer rains where the pavement is warm or the asphalt, and then it is hit by that rain. I love that smell. That yeah, that red asphalt and pavement. I love that smell. It sounds weird, but I love it. Kalina is not traveling alone. I get that. I get that. But yeah, I also love the smell of fresh cut grass. Ugh. But yeah, that's summer rain, and yeah, I love it. It is weird. I know I am weird, but I've learned to live with it. Hopefully, the rest of you will learn to live with it as well. I mean, you ought to know by now, right? I'm weird. I am. It's okay. I live with it. You love those smells as well, Karina? I don't know. This people always look at me weirdly when I say I love that smell of pavement and asphalt with the summer rain. I mean, you can't do that in fall and winter and spring. It's just in the summer. And the crispy autumn smell in the morning. The thing is, the past few autumns, it's been wet all the time. And I'm like, it just smells moisty when it's been raining and the leaves are wet and blah. No. If we have one of those beautiful Indian summer falls, I love that. But I think it's been a while. I mean, last year it rained for 14 years almost. Adam, all the best people are a little weird. Yeah, but I'm not just a little weird. I'm a lot weird. I mean, and I'm proud of it. I'm a geek. I'm a dork. I'm weird. I'm one of a kind. I'm unique. I don't know, me, which is pretty lucky because everybody else is taken. Karina, I am me. Right. Karina, well, Dawn loves the smell of spring rains. I think it depends. Again, maybe if it's been nice and warm and then it rains. But when it's been raining for 6 months, you can't really smell anything other than moist, you know? And I'm not really into that. Adam, same here, me, just ask Angel. Yeah, well, I think you have to be weird and whatnot to be a YouTube content creator. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. And I mean, you're here, so I haven't scared you away, right? And why be like everybody else? I mean, that's boring, at least in my mind. If I was like everybody else, I wouldn't have to have a channel because you could just watch other people. I mean, fallen leaves smells nice too. You're right, Dawn. Absolutely. I'm just tired of the rain. Well, it hasn't been raining for a few days, which is nice. Karen, I like the sun, especially the first day after the winter when you can walk outside in just a t shirt. I love that. Karina, fallen leaves smell moldy. I think it depends on the weather. Um, there is this kind of like, when in the spring when the first leaves start to spring out, that's not the word of it, but you know what I mean. When the first leaves start to unfold, they have that special smell. If you stick your nose into them, you have that fresh greenery smell. You can't explain it. Um, but it's kind of the same if you pick up a leaf and it has just fallen. It also has that special smell, kind of like, mm, I don't know. It has a special smell, especially if it haven't rained, so that the ground is dry. I mean, if it's wet, it'll be moldy in a second. Tracy, it's hot today in Alberta, but has been cool or comfortable. I mean, comfortable is okay. I don't like cold. Colleen, I've noticed on my walks to Red Cross shop. I walk on a path, and in fall, right after rain, it smells like spices. That's interesting. That's interesting. Hmm. Yeah. Adam, we have two weather types, rain and rain with a chance of sun. Kind of the same here. I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, earlier this year, I was like, it's been raining for a year. I mean, it felt like it. Tammy has to go. Talk soon. Okay, Tammy, have a great evening, great day. Say hello to David for me. Kai, maybe you walked where herbs were. Maybe. I mean, we don't have that many wild herbs over here. Okay, can I tell you something? When I was younger and I was still learning about, the letters you can't hear, I was sure that herbs were pronounced herbs because it looks like it, right? And then I can't remember who told me, no, 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 it's herbs. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? People are saying bye to Tammy. Yeah, trees, trees, and more trees. Ugh, there's bubbles in my nose. Can you explain that? You drink through your mouth. How do you get bubbles in your nose? I don't get it. I know there is a pathway from your mouth up to your nose, but I mean, you don't drink, so you get drinks up in your nose. So how does the bubbles travel from the back of your mouth up into your nose? You pronounce the H in the herbs. That's interesting, Adam. Hmm. So you do say herbs. Huh. Maybe it's a dialect thing. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, for years I was pretty sure when I was speaking I was half American, and I'm like, no, no. I'm more British, mostly just Danish, and I'm like, oh dang it. You think it depends whether it's the US or Great Britain? I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was the same, but I think maybe more it's more of a regional thing. I don't know. I think it was a Brit that told me it was herbs. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm doing as I was told. Maybe. Yeah, herbs and medicinal plants. It's kind of like when you're learning Danish. We have so many letters that is there, but you don't pronounce them. I'm sorry. And when we have a lot of words that is almost similar, that it's spelled differently, but you say them almost the same. And then you can make the funniest sentences. There is this. Um, there's a few on YouTube on doing reels. How do you say blah in Danish, and how do you say blah in Danish? So how do you say this entire sentence? And then it's like Don, we don't pronounce the H in the US. Karina, usually I say I'm a dumb blonde. Well, I don't know. No, you're not, Karina. It's just meh. Adam, English language is hard to write. It is. There's a difference between British and American English. Like the word color, the Brits has an O. Mm. UO in it, and the Americans just have COLOR, where you have a U in it in Britain. So sometimes when on my phone I have the dictionaries, so I have British English and American English, depending on who I'm commenting on or writing to, because there's a difference on what it wants to correct if I'm writing it wrong. And yeah, there is a lot of dialects in the UK. And even in teensy tiny Denmark, we do have a lot of dialects, which can make it difficult sometimes. Exactly, Adam, color, but Americans don't have the U in it. I don't know. Danish is hard to write just because we have so many blind letters. It's actually hard if you have dyslexia and trying to learn how to write in Danish. Um, if you have a hard time because we have so many letters that isn't pronounced. So when you're trying to read these words and then pronounce them, it's hard. And we also have um, man, you're never gonna get this. But we have a hang on, I need to think what word to use. No, I can't do that right. My brain doesn't work. Uh, kind. We pronounce every letter as far as I know. Maybe. I'm not really familiar with Dutch language. I know that we we're very similar in the numbers from 1 to 10, if I remember correctly. Um, my brother played with a Dutch boy years and years ago when we were in Prague, and they were doing numbers and stuff, and they were almost the same. So the boys pretty fast learned counting from 1 to 10 in Danish and Dutch. So they're almost the same, I think. I don't know if it's still that way. Adam, I love the American way of saying aluminum. So which one do I do? Aluminum. I don't know. Which one do I do? I've never thought about it. It's just the way I say it. Aluminum. Guess British, maybe? I don't know. Never thought of. How do you say that in American, Don? You need to write it out. I say it the American way. Okay. So how do you say it, Adam? That'll be interesting. Maybe I need to get Angel to say it. Aluminum. 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 Huh, that's interesting. The way you pronounced it. Okay, Don. Tracy carbonation. Okay, you're confusing me now. Karen, aluminium. Okay, now I have to think how we say it in Danish. Aluminum. You know, the Danish word is sølvpapir. That is way easier. I was like, okay, I've confused myself thoroughly by now. I just know I said aluminum. Oh my, I'm confused. My brain is confused. I should be blonde, right? I need to dye my hair. It's the same as in Danish. Angel has to go get ready. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying it's a great live. See you in a second, Angel. Yeah, see you in a second. Thank you for being here. It's so fun, right? I mean, I love hearing, the same word said in different dialects. So funny. It's the same. Um, if you just go a bit further south from where I live, the dialect they have there, one I didn't understand squat of it when I started dating David like 21 years ago. 21 years ago. Isn't that crazy? Anywho, so when I met, he has family who lived in the southern part of Yulan. And I had a hard time, understanding them just because they didn't speak regular Danish, as I call it. Um, Dawn is sending me a picture. So, uh, oh, that's the other one you ordered. That's beautiful, Anthony. Wow. Okay, let's see what Dawn. Ooh, look. Dawn did the hummingbird in pure sparkles. That is beautiful. David is from Middelfart, Karina, but he has family in Tuftland and Airsko. So yeah, and then his maternal aunt, her who's dead now. Her husband now lives on Els in Sønderborg, uh, and that is even worse than the southern part of Julian, even though it's the same part. But again, even in that part of that part of Julian, they speak differently, and it's kind of mind blowing how you can speak differently in such a tiny area. You grew up south of them. Whoa, yeah. I'm betting that I would, if you were to speak your dialect, I would maybe have a hard time understanding that as well. Yeah. I am considering, doing something. You see that Virgo sign down there? I am considering because it is supposed to be done in this beautiful yellow fairy dust, but I am considering maybe doing that M thing in the crystal that follows the kit, or I have some of the gold metallics. I don't know. I don't know. So far I haven't filled it in because I'm debating with myself what to do. I want it to stand out somehow. I'm just not sure yet. Hang on, why are some of these a different color? I need to pick those off. It's kind of like, how when you're placing crystals, some of them look weird? And I have two that look more blue than yellow. I need to pick those off. Are you picky when you place diamonds? I am. I'm very picky. And even though I've done very little so far, I already have, some trash because there's actually a lot of cavities in these drills. And the crystal has actually quite a bit of trash. And then there is all these little taps and whatnot on them, on the drills. And this is a pretty tight um, drill field. So I don't have a lot of room. It's kind of the same as on the a question of reality. The drill field is tight. I don't know. I'm picky. I know it. I wanted to. I see. The thing is, I can see if I have a tap between two drills. I can see it. Even when I'm just a little away, I can kind of see that little tap sticking out, and it bothers me to no end. And it's so weird. Uh, that's the I'm kind of weird. Can't help it. Hey, Leanne. Hi, honey. Yeah, we're here for just a little bit. I mean, Angel is going live in 10 minutes, so I'm here for another five, maybe. How are you doing, sweetie? Have you been at the house, or are you going to the house? We're just chit chatting away here, talking about dialects and me being weird, and yeah. You're picky too, Don. I don't know if anyone else is as picky as me. You just wanted to say hi. Well, hi. I'm happy you're here. Oh, I love these. Mm. See, the thing is, every time we've been in Germany, I get my M&Ms with salted caramel, and I live on those. I could live on those all day long. I don't, but I could. I just enjoy them. How's your day, Leanne? You just got home. Yay! You need to send pictures, Leanne. I want to see. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should knit while listening to Angel. I need to finish that yoke that pattern. I don't know. I want to finish the square. I want to knit, and I can't do both. Uh, Leanne, it's great. Finally got our bid in, and it was less than we expected. Yay! Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Leanne. Kalina, you can both diamond paint and knit at the same time. How? I mean, I can't place drills and knit. That is physically impossible for me. Oh, you can't do diamond painting in the evening? I got amazing light. Right now, I only have my ring light on, but when I'm diamond painting, I'm turning on that light in at the left up here, and I have amazing light. I also have my light plate, my LED light. So yeah, mm, yeah, it is wonderful, Dawn. Carolina, I only have a small desk lamp. You need to have one of those light pads. It's about 150 Danish kroners. It isn't so bad. I have an A4 one. You don't need a bigger one. I don't. I'm like, people are getting those great A1 ones, and I'm like, why? I mean, I don't get it. I don't do that big section, so an A4 is all I need. And yeah, I found out that on this canvas, some of the symbols are a little hard to see if if I don't have my light pad on. which is weird because usually the symbols are so clear. And I have two symbols that is a little hard to see when you don't have light on it. And hang on, it's this one, and then um the number 4. You know, I don't know. For some reason, these two are a little hard to see the difference on this canvas, and they're all mixed in together apparently. So it's a little hard on the eyes. Adam, you got an A3 light pad. Yeah, I mean, I purchased this, I don't know, a few years ago, and I'm more than happy with it. So, I mean, maybe one day if it breaks, we'll see. I might get an A3. I don't know. But right now, I'm more than happy with my A4. I mean, and I've just started using. Where did they go? There. The new double-sided adhesive um, release papers from Diamond Art Club. And those are only 10 by 10 centimeters or 4 by 4 inches. They're good, but usually I use those from Amazon, those bigger white ones. So yeah, I had to try them. I mean, I bought a set of them, so you have to try them, right? But yeah, you guys, we're gonna have to get out of here so you can get a pee break and maybe get something to drink. And Adam can get over and get ready for his mod duties over at Angels, and me too, by the way. So hopefully, I will see you over at Angels Live in a second. And yeah, Leanne, you have an amazing day as well. So thank you all for being here. I really, really do appreciate you all. And please come back next week. I'd love to see you and talk to you again. And bye, everybody. I love you all. Have a great week and talk to you soon. Bye. Love you.